Hello, everyone. My name is Norman Belleza, and I am a physical therapist and educator. I'm excited to share this gNet curriculum project entitled Global Interprofessional Collaboration for Healthcare Providers. Learners will be comprised of students representing various healthcare professions, such as students of occupational, physical and speech therapy, nursing, and physician's assistant. The purpose of this project is to network global learners to learn about simulation and create an original simulation that builds interprofessional collaboration and addresses cultural issues that can be. There are 4 outcomes that are part of this curriculum project. They are in categories of content, culture, collaboration, and 21st century. For our content outcome, students will apply the principles of interprofessional core competency standards in the assessment of simulated patients to provide quality care that. For our cultural outcome, students will develop 2 simulation scenarios. One that will require participants to recognize a need to refer to another provider. For our collaboration outcome, students will collaborate through digital media and virtual platforms in written, oral, and nonverbal communication with global interprofessional. Our final outcome is 21st century skills through technology literacy and real-world application. Students will implement a simulation through global technology applications and software. The overall task of this project is to have students learn about simulation, identify cultural barriers that exist geographically, politically, in lifestyle, religion, values. The first 3 to 4 weeks, students will go through intensive campus-specific training where they will identify cultural challenges and patient challenges. Students will then collaborate through discussion boards, live. There are several digital applications that students will use to connect and collaborate with one another. Let's Recap allows students to have discussion boards and video recordings. Immersion allows. There are many social justice issues and cultural challenges that students would discuss. For example, there are various religious practices that limit medical procedures. One example is the. After the training and discussion of cultural and patient issues, students, through the use of digital media and live telecommunication, will collaborate and take on the roles of therapist, patient. Instructors will work with student groups over the next several weeks and assess students as they collaborate with one another. Students will finalize their simulation script and scenarios that will address one, interprofessional. Once the project is finalized, students will have the exciting opportunity to feature their simulation via live simulcasting through Simulation IQ, our video capture and recording software. To assess that students have met the content outcome, they will perform summative assessments as a pretest, mid-course test, and end of course to show progress throughout. As peers, a checklist. To assess the cultural outcomes, students can monitor their own self-discovery and learning through reflection and journaling. By creating a portfolio and documenting their experiences, students can. Assess collaboration, students can document their experiences through self-reflective journaling. By having students self-monitor themselves, they can track their growth throughout the course. Also, finally, the 21st century skill will be assessed with a developed formative assessment rubric. Student rating and instructor ratings will help a student develop critical self-reflection and see how their perception. You are invited to join us to build interprofessional education in the healthcare team. Students will represent a large variety of disciplines and will help us learn each other's roles and responsibilities to address cultural